Greetings to you, my dear Gemini. My name is Maria Regul, and this is focused for you for October 2020. If you like this video, please let me know about it and subscribe on my channel. And so let's begin and see what will be in the future. Mars will be in your 11th house and still form some negative and tensed aspects to your 8th house, and it can bring you some financial losses, and as a result of any collective activities or maybe activities through the social network. And at the same time, Mars will be in harmonious aspects to Venus, and so it can bring during the period of time, during the month, some connections which can be important to you, and you can get some benefits with the help of these people. And also you will have a really great chance to get to know your soul mate. So don't miss this chance, my dear Geminis. So on the second day of October, it will be full moon in your 11th house. And full moon means that something important will come to the end by this time. And maybe you started something important 2 weeks ago, and now you will get some result. And as full moon will be in your 11th house, it can concern your romantic relationships. Maybe you decide to break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, or you can have the result according to your future life. Maybe you will have some plans for the future, and you will understand how to live, and maybe you will complete very important project, and you can get the financial reward for it. So on the third day of October, Venus goes to Virgo in your 4th house, and when Venus passes through Virgo, we become more critical to ourselves and to other people, and that's why ladies can want to improve themselves and maybe to correct appearance, and maybe some of you will want to have some plastic surgeries, but don't forget about Mars retrograde, and please don't do it right now. And also when Venus goes to Virgo, we can have some romantic relationships at work, and we can appreciate those people who really take care of us and who can help us. And at this time will be the harmonious aspects with Mars, and so you will see that any real estate transactions will be successful at this time, and you can have some thoughts about buying or selling, or moving to another house. Maybe you'll want to buy land and maybe apartment or house, so it will be a really good time for it. And maybe you can get some financial support from your relatives and family members. And it is a really good period for those people who create something at home and who can work at home. And also it is a good and successful time for those people who have the profession of winners. For example, you can do something with the help of your hands, or maybe your profession is connected with art or beauty industry, so it's a really great time for you, my dear friends. And of course, you can get acquainted with your family, your future marriage partner. For example, if you want to get married, so it's a really good time to show your a soulmate to your family. So on the 4th day of October, Pluto goes in direct motion and it will be in your 8th house. Pluto is a slow planet and it is a collective planet, and of course it has some influence on us and on our society. And so when Pluto passes at your 8th house, you can completely change your life, and so you can divide your life into two parts, before and after. And so of course these changings can be connected with some financial situation, or maybe with business that you have, and so you will have some invisible power that can push you to do something in your life, and maybe to give you some power, and so you can become capable to do something that you even didn't think that you can do before. So you will become absolutely different after these 6 months. On the 14th of October, Mercury becomes retrograde and it will be in your 6th house, and it will be in this position up to the 3rd of November. So when Mercury passes along the sign Scorpio, it gives us curiosity, and we can have the desire to get to the bottom of the truth at any case, and we become more suspicious, and we don't trust anybody and anything. And during this time, when Mercury goes to the 6th house, we can have more communication concerning our work and our working processes. So maybe we will talk more often with our employees, with our clients. Maybe we'll discuss our working schedule, and so maybe some of you will want to change the job, and will visit some interviews, and so please don't forget that Mercury will be retrograde, and it can gives us some conflicts at work during this time, and with the employees and with our colleagues. And you can also undergo medical examination, and maybe you will want to check your health, and you will visit a hospital, and you will pay more attention to your health at this time. So I'd like to remind you of what Mercury retrograde can bring to us, and what we shouldn't do during this period. So please don't start new projects, and don't sign new contracts, don't travel somewhere to some new places, don't make some large purchases, and don't start a new job, and please try not to communicate, or try to be careful with the authorities, and control your documents which or you can fill in during this period of time. And on the 16th of October it will be a new moon. It will be in your 5th house, and a new moon means something new, so something new will come to your life at this time. And so maybe you will start some creative projects, maybe you will find a new hobby, or maybe you will spend more time in the society. You will go out, and you will visit some places of entertainment. Maybe you will visit cafes, cinemas, restaurants, and some concerts. And during this time it is really a great chance to meet your future marriage partner. And you can also pay more attention to your kids, to your children, and so maybe some important events may occur and at this period of time, and they will need your support. So you know that new moon will be in some negative aspects, and that's why you can have some tension if we speak about relationships between you and your partners inside your family. And maybe you can have some conflicts at work during this time, and maybe you will have some conflicts in your family because you don't pay more or enough attention to your family, and you will spend more time at work. And so that's why you can have some conflicts in this way. And on the 23rd day of October, Sun goes to Scorpio in your 6th house. And at this time you can fall under the influence of your colleagues, and work will affect you during this period of time. And you will have some worries about your work, and maybe you will have some thoughts about changing your work, or maybe you will have so many affairs at work, and you will look for effective way how to solve all of them. And also I can say that during this time you will pay more attention to the health, or maybe the situation or the circumstances will push you to pay more attention to your health, and it will be really important for you. And maybe some of you will start treatment, and will go somewhere to improve your health. So on the 28th of October, Mercury goes to Libra in your 5th house. And when Mercury goes to Libra, we begin to feel open to other people, and we are ready to have communication with other people, and we are ready to listen to them. And of course, when Mercury goes to the 5th house, we can pay more attention to theaters, to some exhibitions. We'll visit these places more often, and we'll get pleasure because of visiting them. And we can find new interesting people, and we can get acquainted with them, and some of them can be our future partners, who knows. And it's a period of time when we will talk more about love, about our lovers, about our kids, and we will enjoy our life during this time. And it's a really good time for those who take part in different public speaking, who visit government agencies. It will be really successful for them, and maybe you will go and have a vacation, and it's a really great time for my dear Gemini. The only one thing that I want to add is that during this period you will feel some temptation because of the aspect at 12th house, and you'll want something unusual or extraordinary, and maybe you will visit closed and private clubs, or maybe secret parties, or some of you will want to have secret relationships. And the last date is the 28th of October. Venus goes to the 5th house, and when Venus goes to Libra, we become more tolerant, and we can understand the actions of other people, and we easily go to a compromise. And at this time we can get the offer of cooperation, or maybe you will start a new business with your friend or your acquaintance, and so you can have a really good time for presentations, or for having some social events. And if your profession somehow connected with the art, fashion, or modeling, so it will be also positive time for you. And at this time we are really happy to spend money on beauty, on us, and so we we are really happy at this time, and it's a great time to have vacation maybe, and to have some relax procedures. And so you will want to have love and to be loved, and you can pay more attention to your children, you can spend more time with them at this period of time. And we usually we seek support from important people, and from our bosses, for example, and we can get it. And if you take part in different competitions, you will win. And also it's a really good time for actors, for artists, for musicians, for designers and architects. So my dear Geminis, I'm really happy that you watched my forecast, and I wish you to have positive October. Thank you.